Hello YouTube, this is a long-term 6-month review of the Ruger LCP Max pistol. I got this one about 6 months after they came out, so it's one of the earlier production models. I have fired a wide variety of ammunition through this pistol. So I did make some modifications to the pistol. First thing I did, I added a 13-pound recoil spring because I planned from day one to use hot plus P ammunition in this pistol, and I have quite extensively. I also added a MCARBO high-strength carbon steel takedown pin and a stainless steel frame pin, just because I like the way it looked. I've carried this pistol every single day since I got it. I carry it around the house. If I'm awake, it's in my pocket. As is typical with Ruger's pistols, it's blued, and the finish has taken quite a beating. But it has not rusted. There's been no rust. I do keep it well lubed, and I'll wipe it down with a silicone cloth about once a month. I also polished the feed ramp with a felt Dremel pad and some flitz polish. That's not something that you have to do, but I pretty much do that on all my pistols, so I did it on this one too. It feeds very well. As you can see displayed here, I have from left to right Underwood Extreme Penetrator 380 plus P, Underwood Barnes Solid Copper Hollow Point plus P. Then my primary carry round is Underwood XTP plus P. That uses the Hornady XTP bullet. And then on the end here, some Underwood 100 grain hard cast flat nose plus P ammunition. And this stuff really kicks. I mean, this is you're tinkering with 9mm standard pressure power levels with this one. That is a hard kicking round, but the gun has gobbled it up, no problem. To date, I have fired 36 rounds of the 100 grain plus P. I fired 60 rounds of the 90 grain plus P, 20 rounds of the 80 grain plus P, and about 35 or 40 rounds of the Extreme Penetrator plus P. You know, in testing, I wanted to make sure it could handle it, and it absolutely has. It's gobbled it up. I've also fired probably 50, 60 rounds of standard pressure Federal Hydroshock, personal defense, the old school stuff, and probably another 400 to 500 rounds of plain old Full Metal Jacket, 100 grain Full Metal Jacket, and 95 grain Spear Lawman Full Metal Jacket. And, you know, it probably adds up to about 800 rounds altogether. And the gun has been really good. It did not like the 100 grain Full Metal Jacket, but they were reloads that I bought. I'm going to say from Viper Ammunition. It was remanufactured, and yeah, it was just underpowered, and it didn't like cycling the action. It was not the best, but with factory ammunition, every type I've tried, it's been 100% reliable to date. I've never had a failure to feed, extract, or fire with factory loaded ammunition. As you can see here, I have 4 12-round magazines with it. They work really well for me. A lot of people early on were having a problem with magazines ejecting while you were firing, and I have seen that once or twice with the hard plus P ammo. But my main carry mag has never done it, and that's the reason it's my main carry mag. But you know, if you have an earlier one and you have not shot it a lot, make sure you test fire it to make sure that's not going to do that to you in the middle of a gunfight or some sort of life or death situation. Always vet your equipment. Always test fire your carry ammo. Always, you know, make sure your carry holster isn't going to drop the gun out when you sit down at the restaurant. Test your equipment. As far as holsters, I've tried a wide variety. These are all my main holsters pictured here. On the left is a heavily modified crossbreed pocket holster. Basically, it's a right-handed holster, but I flipped it over for left-handed use and totally reshaped the contour of the holster so that you can get a really good grip on the gun. Where I'm at is a constitutional carry state, so I am not concerned at all about printing in my pocket. It's more a matter of pocket carry for convenience than for true concealment. Next holster over from that is from shockruger.com. It's a universal holster. It fits a lot of variety of handguns, and I think it's always good to have a universal holster on hand in case you come across a new gun or whatever, and you always have one that will work with pretty much anything. So that's why I got that. The one in the middle is probably my main carry holster, and that's an outside the waistband. Mitch Rosen got that off shopruger.com many years ago. All these holsters, by the way, are for an LCP custom model, which is a Generation 1.5 LCP1, but they all fit the Ruger LCP Max pretty well. You know, I'm sure a Kydex holster made specifically for this pistol would fit even more secure, but these are all I've been carrying for 20 years plus, Christ, 30 years by now. And, you know, these are all serviceable. They fits all these holsters just fine. The next holster is a Amazon special. That was one I got when I briefly tried a Arma Laser TR7, I think it's called. And I did not like that. I returned it, but I had already bought the holster, so. But it fits fine in that holster, even without the laser on it. Another one is a custom-made leather holster I got off eBay for this pistol. Fits it nicely. And then finally on the end is a Galco pocket holster that I have also custom fit, so that I really like, let me grab this pistol here real quick. I really like to be able to get my hand fully in on the handguard or the pistol grip when I'm drawing a pistol, you know, whatever the type of design a holster is. So if I can't get a full grip on the holster when I buy it, I will cut some of the material away with a Dremel, you know, nice high quality installation or modification. And because I like to be able to get the gun out, get a really good secure master grip when I draw. The last one that's a little bit off the screen right there is a belly band. It's probably the Sanus or something like that. But every once in a while, a belly band is a good option when you really do have to conceal. So as I say, with the exception of the finish wearing, which a lot of people actually really like that look, I've had no problems with this pistol. It's held up great. It's fired over 100 rounds of plus P of various types. It's very accurate. There's videos on my playlist for the LCP that this will be going into of me shooting this pistol out to 20 yards against 8x12 steel, and it's no problem. This is a very accurate pistol for what it is. So to summarize, a 6-month review, about 800 rounds in, pistol's been really good for me. I highly recommend it. It is a massive upgrade over any other pocket pistol on the market because, you know, fully loaded with 13 rounds, this pistol weighs 15 ounces, and you're packing 13 rounds of ammunition. And if you use plus P like me, you basically got the same performance as a J-frame 38 snub nose loaded with plus P ammo. So you basically have a 13-shot J-frame snub nose that's much flatter, even lighter, and very easy to conceal. So, and it comes with factory night sights. And they work great for me too. I've had no problems with them. You get a really nice, let's see if I can show the sight picture here. Get a really nice sight picture with the factory sights, which is just an enormous upgrade over the earlier models of LCP. So generally I do carry it with the 12-round mags in, but you know, I have the 10, and every once in a while, like if I really want to conceal, I'll run with the 10-rounder. So, but that's my comprehensive 6-month review of the Ruger LCP Max. I highly recommend it. It's worth every penny. And YouTube, you folks all have a great day. See you later.